We'll move on to another K1 fight now. Ben Cooper versus Ashley Cooke.
Yeah, again, so just to recap the K1 rules, that would be kickboxing with no elbows, limited clinch work, not a lot of holding and hitting or dirty boxing. And we've got a lot of support in here tonight.
I was trying to hear what the song he was coming down to was, but someone keeps screaming him down my ear. I can't hear it. If you want to follow me on GSL_lifts on Instagram, I'm putting up stories of all of the support here tonight. Quick Instagram plug. Would you like to plug your Instagram?
Shameless plug. No, there's nothing on there.
No, there's nothing on mine either.
I haven't got any interesting photos, except maybe from the last time I did this.
This is the most interesting thing I've done. That's the first time I've posted in a while.
Yeah, my photos are mostly jiu-jitsu ones, actually.
Ben Cooper entering in the ring now. Cooke dancing down to the ring, looking very relaxed, very calm.
Yeah, love to see it.
Some high fives on the way down to some of his friends, I'm guessing. He's relaxed, he's moving relaxed. He's noticing people around him, but he seems very still focused. He's still, like a lot of people who see people come down to the ring dancing, thinking they're not taking it too seriously. Some people just stay relaxed that way. That's how they just keep their nerves at bay, and they stay calm, they stay loose, so they don't go all tight. Like, he's still got a very serious look on his face. He still looks like he's here to do business.
You'll notice it a little bit sometimes with people's walkout songs. I think people tend to want to pick something that's loud, sort of high tempo and abrasive, but you know, if you're overstimulated and nervous coming in, you might want a more mellow song to sort of calm you out. Maybe something like a Sweet Caroline, you get people singing along. Maybe that's what you need to calm down. So it depends on the person as well.
I was always very nervous before fights. I came down to section, you know it once, and then I got absolutely battered. Should have stuck to some Disturbed or something. Both guys look ready to go now.
Underway for this K1 bout.
Ashley's closed the distance early, open up with some right hands. Right.
Nice free hook to the body.
I didn't see what stance he came out in, but he switched stance a couple of times, so I'm not quite sure whether he's orthodox or southpaw. He's in southpaw at the moment, then he's just switched, squared up, turned back into orthodox. Now he's gone back into southpaw. He goes naturally into southpaw, so I'm going to say he's a southpaw fighter.
Yeah, he seems to want to sit in the pocket in southpaw.
Then he squares up and kind of moves out in orthodox, and it's a very good way of creating space.
Yeah, and it makes it tough to know what to throw when you're the opponent as well.
Because he's changing angles like that. He's just picking them apart here at the moment, and it's the angles he's doing it with. Look, he's staying on the outside. He's not closing the distance too much when he gets in, and then instead of staying in it for long, he just pops back out and then goes back in again.
Yeah, he keeps the pressure on, but very sensibly and very safely as well. Nice mix of head and body as well. See a lot of people head hunting. It's nice to work it to the body, bring your opponent's guard down. Makes it easier.
And he switched very nice. He thought the kick was coming there instead of throwing the checkup or like going for a teep. He just switched stance casually into the orthodox. He's just done it there again. Back into orthodox style. Big left kick to the body there.
Very fluid.
Right kick rather to the body. Now he's back in southpaw. It's hard to keep track of what stance he's in, to be honest. He's confusing me.
Ben's not throwing much back as well. He needs to start throwing things with a little bit of stank, just to something to sort of cut out Ashley's pressure a little bit.
Yeah.
Sort of show him that he can't keep coming in.
Gain some respect.
Sort of lead him with the knee a little bit there.
He's kind of throwing those backhands from a distance, almost like, it's not a panicking, but it's almost like he's just trying to land because he thinks he's coming in closer than he is.
Nice catch there by Ashley.
Good into the first round. Yeah, those switching the stance, it just creates an angle. If you go in one side, land a combination, then just switch stances and walk out the other side, you leave your opponent not knowing where you are, especially if they're covered up, and then you can come back in from that same angle and leave out the other. I often say you don't want to be in the stance that you're not used to all the time, but if you can switch, do something and switch back, that's probably the best way to be as a striker, instead of just thinking you can switch stances and sit in it the whole time. There is a little bit of, I don't know if that's from now, because I've not really seen too much landing, but from here, Ashley's got a bit of bruising on his left leg.
Yeah, you can always sort of see some stance switches, more natural stance when they're under fire, when they're in the pocket. You used to see it with Marvin Hagler, who did want to open up orthodox, but then he'd go southpaw in the pocket. Yeah, and actually looking to operate that cautious, pressure-heavy style.
See how he's grabbed the leg there and pushed him away. In K1, you're not allowed to really grab the leg and throw a bunch of strikes. So he's grabbed it, caught it, threw him away and landed some strikes after.
Really nice head movement as well.
Nice work to the body there. Goes for a quick trip, doesn't quite land. See how he released the leg there to land his shot, pulled him in.
Again, Ben's not done a lot to keep Ashley off him. Be nice to see him start working a jab, maybe some knees, something to fill the space to stop Ashley advancing on him all the time. Nice catch there by Ashley.
He's got such good timing in that catch, release and striking.
Yeah, nice working the body,
Nice work to the
bring
body,
it up to the head. I think it's going to be that's it now.
It almost seemed like Ashley was holding back to a degree in there as well. Almost like he didn't want to give everything. He was being very patient with his shots. Like, seemed very, like a very mature fighter in there.
Yeah, I completely agree. Very, very cautious. Didn't open up. Didn't open himself up in the course of pressure, which you see sometimes. It's easy when you're advancing to open yourself up to a counter, but did a really good job. Really, really well worked.
Again, I think that's a change of his angles that he does so well, like the switching and moving out. Like when he was hitting, he didn't stay in there, but he didn't move too far away. He just switched angles, switched stances, hit something, switched back. Got out when he felt like he really needed to, and then went back in again. Great showing, very mature fighter.
A very difficult style to deal with as well.
The only thing you can really do is try and slow him down with leg kicks, I suppose, but then he'd be so prone to making you miss just because of the way he switches his stances. You'd have to kind of throw the leg kicks to set your kicks up from the opposite side as he switches stances. Again, great show of sportsmanship. Lovely shorts from both men, especially those red Venoms. I really like them.
Yeah, they're nice. The Thai style shorts the best.
Oh yeah. I do appreciate a good jiu-jitsu leggings though. You get
wow, yeah. Me too. Got a few pretty colourful pairs.
I think the only pair I've got a pair of black and I've got a pair of British Bulldog ones.
Nice.
Well, I don't think they fit me anymore. I've put on a bit of weight since then.